Hello everyone. So today I am going to show a demonstration on this Kolin YX1F remote control for your Kolin window type air conditioner for your homes. The split types and the window type Kolin air conditioner. So I'm gonna be showing you how to use this remote control and what are the basic functions of this remote. So we get in the video right now. So in this remote, you can see the temperature when this one's off. You can see the temperature on it, and it's in Fahrenheit. So if you want to change the Fahrenheit to Celsius back to Celsius, go click the mode and minus button at the same time. As you can see, look at the temperature change. We're back at Celsius. So if you want to go back to Fahrenheit, do it the opposite way. Is this? As you can see, you're back at 66 the Fahrenheit. So go back to the normal temp that we use in the Philippines. So in this remote, so we're gonna turn it on, and you can see the first thing you see here is the temperature. So the temperature, you can adjust it by going up right here. You can see you can keep pressing the temperature up, and that's the hottest. If you lower down the remote, and we got 16 degrees Celsius, 17. This is the temperature. It will depend on your comfortability on your temperature. So you can see you can put up and down. So the lowest is 16 and the highest is 13. So here's the remote the temperature. And the next step is the mode. So you have the mode. You can see it's in cool mode. You're gonna click. So we have the function is dry mode. Dry mode is basically I can't say this. The humidifier, which it's commonly used during the humidity season of the rainy season to prevent any moisture in your room or your home. So that's the function of the dry mode. And the next one is just fan mode. The fan mode is basically the compressor of your AC will not turn on. It will be just in fan mode. So it will not be produce any cold air here because it's on fan mode. So take note of that. So however, you can still control the temperature, but you can still control it, but the compressor does not want to turn on. It will not produce any cold air if you're in fan mode. So next thing is heat, which is the heating function of the AC, which it doesn't work actually because we're in the Philippines. So in the Philippines we use cool, because in different countries we might use the heating function. So we don't have this in the Philippines because this is just a universal remote. So the heat does not work for this particular aircon. So next we got auto mode. Auto mode is basically the automatic function of your air conditioner, which it controls the temperature by itself automatically, and fan speeds. It will depend on what temp of the room you're in because it will adjust occasionally throughout those days. So we're back. So we're gonna go to cool mode, back to cool mode. So the next thing here is your fan speed. So you got automatic here. As you can see, it's automatic. So the fan speed adjusts. It depends on your room temperature because when the room is too hot, the fans. Excuse me. So the fan will go up to the high setting. So if you set it to auto, the fan will be on high. So if you wait for like a while, the fan goes low actually if the room reaches its temperature. So here you got automatic. You got you got first speed. You can see the one bar right here is the low speed. It's the number one of the fan speed of your air conditioner. So if you go number two is medium speed, which it's the medium speed. So number three is the high speed because this aircon here has 3-speed fan motor in it. So And the next one is number 4, which the speed 4 doesn't work actually for this unit. It really doesn't work. So it's just there for nothing. So it doesn't work. It just only has auto and 3 fan speed. So there we go. We're done with that. And next we have is the air swing. So the swing function is to move the air across the room by this one is left and right. For this one, for the split types, it goes up and down to circulate the air across the room. So there's a function, but there isn't any function. It's just a swing, which it will just go left to right, left and right. So we're done with that one. You can see if you click the swing, you get the indicator right here in the remote that it's on. If you click it, if there's no indicator, when I click it off, it's off, and the swing will not function. And the next one we have the sleep mode. So the sleep mode, I don't know if the sleep mode kind of works for this. I never tried the sleep mode yet, but I don't know if it works actually for this, because this remote is a universal. So some of the functions on this air conditioner is limited. So the sleep mode, which basically it's like a timer, but sometimes it would shut off. It makes the air conditioner like a timer. Basically, it will just turn off in sleep mode. But I'm not really sure about the sleep mode because I've never used that feature. So, and next we got the timer. So we got the timer. It is, there we go. So we got the hours. We got 1 minute, 20 minutes. You got the timer right here. You can set the timer on it. It depends on what time your air conditioner is going to turn off. You got 14 seconds and 15 seconds. You can have the timer. It depends on you if you want to adjust the timer. So what it does, it will set the depend timer if whenever your air conditioner will turn off in that specific time you set on the remote. And it turns off by itself actually for a while if you don't click the button right. So you can set the timer for your air conditioner on when to turn off and turn on, and that's basically it. There's a lot of functions on this one. That's basically it for the timer. Sorry, and it's off. Oh, there we go. It's off. So now let's talk over the functions of the remote control. So on what are the functions used in the remote. So what I talked about earlier is the from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So you just click the mode and minus button. It will not work. You make sure the remote is off if you want to operate it. Make sure it is off, as you can see like that. And then you can already press the button here. As you can see, it's in Fahrenheit. And the next, if you want to go back to Celsius, you just click it again. Make sure the remote is off in order to change the Celsius to Fahrenheit. And the next thing is, if you want to if you have kids at home, so we're done with that one. So if you have kids at home who they'll mess with the remote of your air conditioner without the changing the settings of the remote, like changing the temperature, fan speed, and mode, because you don't want the settings to be changed on this remote. So to lock the remote, to avoid these people messing with your remote, to lock it, just press the minus the temperature at the same time. You look, as you can see, the remote is locked. As you can see, they can't change any of the settings. You can see the temperature stays. See that it's locked right there. You can change the settings. So right there. So they can't be stuck in this setting. So to unlock the remote, you do the opposite way. Just press this minus and plus button again. As you can see, it's already unlocked. So you can adjust the temperature. Right. The remote's a bit kind of steady. So it's a bit old. It's a bit old. That's why. And you can control the fan speed, you can see, and change the modes right there. And there we go. There we go. And the next thing in this remote is the on how to turn off the lamp on your air conditioner. Basically on the window type air conditioner, there's a light that shows the temperature, the fan speed, and the mode. Basically on that unit I have. So if it kind of gets disturbing at night, you can actually turn the lamp off, but your AC needs to be in operation in order for it to work. So let me check. So okay, so to do it, and you have to. Oh my god. So okay, so to turn off the lamp, you need to press the plus in fan. Basically, that turns the lamp off of your air conditioner, like the temperature in front. It turns it off at the night if you want to sleep comfortably without the light disturbing you. So if you want to turn it back on again, and make sure the remote and AC is in operation if you want the order to function this. So you click fan in, up then at the same time. As you see, the light will come back on. That's where many people actually encounter this problem on their Kolin air conditioner, because there's the feature on this remote is basically the lamp. So if any of you actually have a mistake on your window type Kolin air conditioners that the temperature displays that doesn't run but the AC is running, so this is basically it. You're gonna have to press the mode plus and fan at the same time in order for it to activate or disable the temperature light. So the instructions are already in the back if you want to. Right there, you can see the instructions if this camera would focus, if you can see. Okay, let's see if it doesn't focus on me. Oh my god, this camera is a piece of crap. Okay, this camera is a piece of crap. Okay, so you get plus in fan right there. As you can see it. Oh, there we go. I can see it. You can pause that if you want to check it out. So, and that's all for this remote control. I hope any of you have learned about this remote on how the functions work on this remote. So, give me a comment if you want to like say anything about this remote and what are like the things you can do with it. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video and you learn. Hope you like this video. Give the thumbs up, and if you like this video, give a thumbs up and click the subscribe button and hit the notification button for my future video that I'm gonna be uploading in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and peace out.